All right, what's up? We're about to dive into another section of me photographing grooms. So this is an awesome section. I love this. We're just gonna dive right in. When guys getting ready, I love having this side light. It's gonna do some really sick shadows on his face. And this textured back there is really cool. This textured look of the brick is super cool. So I'm gonna use that one because the light source is coming in this way, whereas this one's a little bit darker. That one's got good light and I can actually see the shadows coming through when I kind of take this photo right here. And that's gonna look really awesome. When I choose a room, so whenever I'm photographing a groom, I generally like to pick a spot and I will close all the blinds. Now this location here, usually these, I would have some blinds that I can be able to close here just for either diffusion purposes or to create really sick fall off. So this has 3 panels. And so what I would normally do is close the first panel and third panel and have him in the middle panel. So then it's all dark other than what I see with him right in the middle. There's just a piece of light on him. That would look really, really cool. That creates a little bit more of a moodier shadows. I can really control the light, really control the shadows exactly how I want them, and that's how I like going with that. But I didn't have that opportunity here, so I had to find where the shadows felt like they fell off the wall better. And in this one, I really liked it because the TV was over here. I didn't like that. The TV's right here, all of that stuff, and on the other side it was not. So I preferred that. So that's where I had him sit. Him set up right in there, and then we'll go from there. And I'm also going to clear this off because I prefer him sitting on this than that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with that. All right, so you're gonna be right here. Also, I move furniture all the time. I move this big A couch. I moved that furniture all the time because I just think it's better to be able to move the furniture, to be able to put it exactly where I want it. And then I move it back, of course, because I respect the building. I respect the wherever I'm getting them ready at. Generally, it's like a hotel, but this is a pretty cool little loft area. But I always respect that area, but I will move the stuff. Okay. And for the most part, you're going to kind of be getting on your socks, shoes right in here. And then we'll kind of go from there. So this is perfect. So I like photographing. So what I do whenever a groom, I step into the groom's room. I see what stage he's at. I generally say, hey man, I'll send an email out and I say, hey, you don't need to get ready until I get there. And then also your groomsmen don't need to get ready at all. Just you, your best man, your brother, whoever you want to help you get ready. That's all I really need to get ready. Other than that, you guys are just chilling and I'm gonna photograph all that. For this one, he didn't really want his guys in there. Totally cool. I got some shots of them while they were there, other stuff. He loves the photos. That's great. So I will get shots of them putting their socks on. I do step in first and I get groom's details. You can check the other video for that in this section, but I do get the groom's details because I think those are important as well. I don't go too crazy, but I do get those. For this, I get the socks. I like to get really low with my angle as I shoot the socks, and then I'll also get the shoes in this section as well. This room is really great for getting ready and stuff. Let me go back there for just a second. One thing I like to do when he's getting his socks on is I will say, go ahead and get the socks on, and then go ahead and look out the window too, because you see that there's some really, really nice light that comes through here. So this light is hitting him right in there, right? And then you can see these shadows that come in here that are super masculine to a man. So I like to make sure that I am hitting him with some really good shadows, and it's awesome. So this room is really great for getting ready and stuff. And it's also, I might move out this couch out that way and have them getting ready right in the middle of these 3 huge panels, because it'd be silhouetted really cool. It's gonna be really, really cool. So I actually might move these, go ahead and move this couch. How big is this? This is legit. Okay, so now I'm shooting up against the side of the wall. So I'm kind of scraping right in here. So scraping this wall right here because I don't want these light sources to be exposed, but I love this light that's coming off him. It's almost completely split. And then it comes in through here and it comes down right through there again. And it looks really cool. So you'll see some of that as he gets ready. But I love the way the light is just falling through in here and leaving it that. And then as I scrape against this wall, I don't see the light source. I see him and the light that hits him. And that's always really, really nice. Nice. Cool. Yeah. Sweet. I know it's like, well, you're just getting your clothes on, you know, like. Good, perfect. So yeah, you just button that thing up, and then we'll go from there. We'll get getting the buttons on and things like that, because you have your cuffs. He'll help you with the cuffs. Yeah. Just because that'll probably be a little bit easier to have him down there. What we can do is I can actually put the cuffs on you. We can knock out some of those photos right now. So, you need this stuff. Yeah, I need them. And just depending on how ready the groomsmen are, I will do stuff, and that's totally fine. And then I have them come over and fake. A lot of them don't even know how to put cufflinks on, so I'll throw the cufflinks on and then have them just fake it, just for the sake of time. And I was able to get some shots of him before the groomsmen even came to put cufflinks on, so that helps me just to save time, so I can get in and out and not waste their time or mine. Little guy. This little fella here. Thank you. And those actually flip kind of weird. So like if you don't want them in that direction, just decide on which direction you kind of want them in. They're almost like hinges where they flip and they stay. So it's very interesting. Bring it like no, let's get right there. Let's go in front of me. Boom. Look out the window for a second. Bring it like more of this up to your chin, like your. Yeah, I like having them bring their fist up to their chin. So like going up like this, looking out towards the light. So you can kind of see that light coming in, even though that light's behind me. Coming in here, looking at me, kind of thing like that. And especially if they have a watch on, they feel awesome like that. Like they feel like they should be in an ad. And the ladies love those shots. I mean, their wives are obsessed with those shots all the time. Yeah. And then now, hand to it. And then now, yep, looking out. Look down. Look towards me. Swag. Good. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna have him. You guys are gonna be right here again. So you always have one of your shoulders to the window. So like if you turn this way, you notice I have a lot less light than if I'm this way. So all your shoulder, the sun's right there. So that's gonna be, I think we're all right. So I want you guys just right in here. You can help him with this, like pretend to help him with his cufflinks kind of thing. Right. So that'll be good. So go ahead and right there, facing him. Perfect, just like that. Don't break it. So I have them always face a shoulder to the light so that I never get one of them out of the light. They're both are always in the light. And then what I'll end up doing from there is I always shoot on the light side because it's the sickest shadows. I mean, it's split lighting again. I am shooting on a broadside, but then sometimes I'll switch it up. But I generally stay over here. I like to go over top sometimes whenever it's fixing up the tie, but I generally stay on the light side because I can still see both of them really well. They're both well lit. And I don't completely broaden up, like even looking here, I don't completely go from here to like this side of them where this window is and then shoot towards them, because then that's just like a flat light. Whereas this one, right in here to them is more of a just like there's different depth to it. The shadow's gonna go across the face. I can see dark, I can see light. It's a much better angle to be able to shoot those at. And so I like shooting it like that. Nice. Do it one more time. Sorry, go one more time. You're good, Tori. You can go over there. Perfect. And you can go right here too. This is a good shot right here. Perfect. And then now I want you to fix up his. Yeah. Tighten that bow tie. We'll just. See, this is where I went over top with the bow tie, so you can see that I like those shots as well, because they're cool, because they get those hands, they get some different depth, and then I'm like, hey, you guys can laugh with each other, all that stuff, and kind of make them laugh with each other. Switch them on sides. Sorry, guys. This TV's right here. Oh yeah. Can I switch you guys around? Yeah. There you go, Bobby. You want to come over here now? Yeah. Perfect. Come. A lot of people say don't mess with the moment, things like that, but I don't really care. Like, I'm gonna put them in a spot that looks good, and then from there the moment just comes back, and I'm still photographing the moment, but I'm manufacturing the location, the light, all of that stuff, so I make sure that the photograph looks good, but the moment is still there. I'm not taking away from the moment when I do that. Come this way a little bit more. Come this way a little more. Right there. Perfect. Face this way a little bit more. Perfect. There it is. Boom. Nice. Good. Yeah. You can pretend like you like each other. Good. Yeah. This is cool. Intimate. A little bit. So it feels a little more awkward than it was. It wasn't that awkward, I promise. And generally, I'll just be like, oh, yeah, pretend like you guys like each other, blah, blah, blah. And then generally, people kind of do a little bit more. But there was a bunch of cameras in this guy's face because we were filming me and all this stuff. So just a little bit different, but it's not usually that awkward. Perfect, guys. Nailed it. Okay, now go ahead and throw on his jacket. Thank you. whenever I get the jacket shot like this, I always have him throw on the jacket with the light, splitting the guy, and then like he'll end up fixing his jacket, and then he'll come down like this, and it's sick. It always is a really good looking photo that guys generally love, and I generally cut off, like I crop like right in here. I don't need his whole face for that shot. Ends up looking good. See, he's gonna fix his jacket with that split light. He's gonna look down towards his button.
Perfect.
And he's gonna naturally do all that stuff. So it's a very natural feel. It looks good. This guy's off to the side. Sometimes I'll tell him to like pat him down in the back. It's really cool.
Good. Wow.
Good. Nailed it. Good. You're just gonna, you don't have to because you're gonna keep on.
Now, when it comes to this part, I mean, this is like 4, 5, 6 photos and then I'm done. It's like super easy. This is the streamlined part, but this is the part that really they like the most because it's just them. These are the really cool shots. And I do these every single time, super consistent. I'll have him button up, look down, look out the window, look at me. You'll see that. Then I'll have him sit down. Or I take my iPhone and I do a little iPhone trick. It's better if you have a larger thing like a tablet. So the larger the phone, larger the tablet, whatever, the better it is. And I always use a 35 when I'm shooting along that phone. Like right in here, I use a 35. That works best. And then I'll have them face the light source. Try to keep the background as dark as I can. So generally, I will have them in something where like I can control the light, like two shades or something like that, and it makes it look a lot better.
Button. So just pretend to button. Look down. Look at me. Look out. What can I kind of go there? Look here. Good. No, you're good right there. Good. You can do both. Good. And then now out. Look out. Good. Oh, yeah, there it is right there. Boom. I want you to kind of be out on the front, and you're going to kind of be like right in here. I'll have you out here. Even kind of bring the hand in here. Kind of looking out, looking at me. We'll kind of go from there.
Same every time. Generally, I like the hand on the hip a little bit more. And it's not like in the crease. It's like a little bit more on the thigh, leaning forward, looking out. It's a really, really cool look.
What?
No, just like I said, God doesn't like getting picture taken.
I forgot I don't like getting this picture taken. He's killing it. Yeah. Come over this way. You're going to come all the way over the edge. Yeah. There you go right there. So, yep, just chilling just like that. See what this junk looks like. Oh, yeah. Okay. Give me a second. Boom. All right, now go ahead and put that right hand on the hip. Boom. Yep. And you're going to look right in here. That's right. Good. Go ahead and look out the window. Boom. Good. Look right here. Boom. There it is right there. Now a little less misery. Good. Perfect.
Okay, and I always say that. I got that from a guy named Peter Hurley. He is like the headshot guy, but he always goes less misery. And so people laugh every single time. When you say less misery, they give you a real 100% authentic laugh 100% of the times. It's pretty awesome. So I use it every time.
Good. Nailed it.
All right, and then we're done with that section. I didn't get to show you how I shoot the iPhone with the little look, but I'll show you those photos and what that looks like. And so you'll kind of get the gist of it as I show you those photos. I'll show you those things right now. All right, well, that's all for this section. I hope you guys enjoyed shooting the Groom. I love the Groom. I started that Instagram account and hashtag Groom Pics Matter because they do. It's awesome. And actually, brides love when I bring that up because they're like, yeah, no other photographer talks about the Groom. That's awesome. And he does want those good photos. And grooms, like there's two people that make the decision. It's not just the bride, it's also the groom. And so if I can make the groom happy as well, then they're going to love that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this section. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know.